This isn't something we're talking about doing straight away. Obviously, you need time to take it in.
You've given up on him.
I know this isn't the news you were hoping for.
Just because he can't run around doesn't mean that he doesn't deserve the right to live.
Of course not. But we can't make Oliver better, Leanne, nor can we give him any quality of life.
Who are you to say what quality of life he has?
The seizures are relentless.
Well, then that's why you have to do something.
The damage to the brain is currently at the back, the occipital lobes. But it will spread to involve other areas, and in all likelihood, Oliver will go on to suffer liver failure.
So I'm not even going to get to say goodbye to him. We won't be able to hear my voice or know I'm even there.
If I didn't think this was in Oliver's best interest.
How can you let a child die? How can that be in his best interests?
Where there's no hope of a good outcome.
Yeah, all right, we get it. There's nothing you can do. Well, you might have given up on him. But lucky for us, we found a doctor abroad who can help him.
It don't matter how much you end up hating him. Still gives you a jolt hearing your ex has died in suspicious circumstances.
I'll bet.
I read this story in the paper about a woman who found out her husband had been married 3 times before, and they'd all died. Now, you've got to think, is that just unlucky, or is it time to check the life insurance?
Enjoy.
Cheers. See ya.
See ya. Can I have a hot pot, please, love? Thought you had a church thing on.
Yeah, I've just nipped out. Paul's not answering his phone again. I thought he might have come in here to pick up some dinner.
If I know how Paulie's gone into himself. He always does when he's fretting over something.
You see, what is bothering me about all this is his reaction to the police, or lack of. I mean, I know it's a shock when someone you know dies, especially someone you've got a history with, but there's normally some sort of response. He was just blank.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He'll go into himself. I can't get over how he reckons that copper jumped on it when he said about Cal being murdered. You should have told him to get back in his flaming box.
Except it was an odd thing to say.
No, it isn't. Not with Cal's background. And what exactly are you implying?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm just trying to get my head around it, that's all.
And it's perfectly understandable that you would wish to explore every avenue open to you. But please believe me when I say we really have done everything possible to help Oliver. Sadly, it's just not enough to stop this dreadful disease.
You know, sit and watch parents in the ward of kids who need a new heart or a life-saving drug and you can help them. So why are you not willing to help my son?
I'm afraid Oliver is more sick than many of the other children. And I want to assure you that we really have done everything we can. But all we can do now is keep him alive with artificial ventilation and deep sedation.
But in time, there might be a cure.
Even on the machine, Oliver will go on to develop complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe gut dysmotility, an inability to process foods and liquids.
Well, that doesn't have to kill you, does it?
Like I said, liver failure, even multi-organ failure. I know this is a shock.
No, you don't know.
We need time to talk.
I'm not discussing anything else until I've spoken with Dr. Schmitz.
Just want him to be okay.
Right, we need to stay strong. We're all he's got.
I know it's going to be difficult, but you'll have to tell him.
I don't know how.
Well, what if he finds out? That's going to make it 10 times harder.
What, harder than me telling him and him kicking me into torch?
You don't know that. You've done harder things in your life, Abby. A lot harder.
Yeah, and I've lost people I love. I just don't want to lose him.
Look, Kevin knows about your past. He knows your faults and he loves you in spite of them. Give him a bit of credit. He might end up surprising you, eh?
Yeah, I know that you said it before, but I just thought that was you being you. You cannot sell the house.
Sorry, but are you walking around blindfolded at the minute? There's a massive sick... I'm not even getting into it, Sarah.
Well, do you know, I don't even want to think what Mum's going to say.
Like I should be worried what she thinks. Anyway, it's my house.
Yes,
so...
but it's our home. Forget me. Think about the kids. You've got so many memories attached to that place. Kylie.
Oh, don't even start with that. Anyway, I just came round to tell you that it's safe for us to move back in, right? The house isn't falling down, unfortunately.
I can't believe you're now taking advice from Ray.
I'm not taking advice from anybody. All right, anyway, I've told you, so there it is.
So where does that leave Oliver? I mean, what happens now?
Oh, nothing. We talked to Dr. Smits this afternoon and then we take it from there. Do you know what? I think this might be the single most important thing you've ever done for me. They're going to help him. They're going to help him, I know they are. And I don't care whatever it costs or how long it takes.
Where's Steve?
Oh, I told him to go and get his head down for an hour. He's going to come back for the call later. Do you know what? I feel like sick and positive all at the same time. Sorry. Sorry to lay all this on you. Don't know what I would have done without you. I love you.
I love you too. I was just gonna nip off.
Why?
There's something I need to do at the factory somewhere.
Right.
You didn't answer your phone, so just wanted to come and check that you're okay.
I'm fine.
You're clearly not. It's totally understandable. You certainly shouldn't feel bad about being upset. You know, given the history, you're bound to feel all sorts of conflicting emotions.
Look, how many times I've told you I'm okay?
If it isn't that that's bothering you, then what is it?
You're like a flaming dog with a bone.
Why did you jump to the conclusion that Kel had been murdered?
I don't know. Why does anyone say anything?
Is there something you're not telling me?
Look, I've got to help Kurt back, okay?
Just look at me for a minute. I can't help it. I need to know. Did you have anything to do with it?
You're seriously asking me if I killed Cal?
Or know who did?
Unbelievable. What happened to Faith, eh, Vicar?
Of course I have faith in you.
Yeah, right.
Look, I know that something is eating away at you. Give me credit for knowing that much at least.
All right, you want to know what's eating away at me, yeah? It's the fact that the police are right on it. They're interviewing people, trying to figure out what happened. They're making a case.
As you'd expect.
Where were they when he was abusing kids, eh? Where were they when I gave them evidence and was waiting for something to happen? Nowhere, nowhere.
They have to investigate.
Do they? He's dead. Good riddance.
And when Oliver was on the anti-seizure medication, how was he then?
Well, he was doing well. Very well. I mean, he was practically doing just the things that he did before, playing and talking. He was doing good. Really good.
Hello. Oh, I am so sorry the phone hasn't stopped and I completely forgot to put yours in, but it won't be long though.
Oh, well, as an ex-boyfriend used to say, my luck is so bad that if I bought a cemetery, people would stop dying.
Wasn't the chiseled jaw funeral director, was it? Yeah, I just thought because of the cemetery. No? Of course not. Well, I hope you apologise for being so rude earlier.
Oh, alas, it appears he does not take after his dear departed father, Archie.
Oh, he was a funeral director and all.
One of the best, apparently. Kind, considerate, sympathetic. Do you know, he once carried the widow of a deceased customer from road to graveside because the poor, unfortunate woman, not anticipating a sudden heavy downpour, had worn her best stilettos and got stuck in the mud.
Oh.
Alas, one can't imagine his offspring acting so chivalrously, despite him inheriting his father's broad shoulders.
Broad shoulders, eh?
Well, it was probably the overcoat.
I'll tell you what, with his chiselled jaw, fine eyes and broad shoulders, he sounded like a bit of a hunk to me.
Well, if you like that sort of thing.
OMG. You do?
Sorry?
Like that sort of thing. Oh.
That's good. Now, if I could go back to your son's seizures, how frequent would you say they were when he was at home and on medication?
Well,
Hardly any, really. I mean, obviously there were some, but like I say, hardly any.
Excellent. So, from what you've told me, it sounds like Oliver could be a candidate for treatment here.
That's wonderful.
So what happens now?
In the first instance, I would need to discuss Oliver's case with his consultant at Weatherfield General, and then I would have to arrange to come to the UK to carry out my own examination. I'm afraid for this, there would be a fee.
Well, that's fine. When would you be able to come?
My secretary will be in touch about a date, but it won't be for at least a few weeks.
Oh.
Can I just ask, if Oliver is a candidate for treatment, how much would it cost?
Well, that doesn't matter. We'll do whatever it takes.
Natasha? It's Nick.
Sorry, needs a bit longer. George and Mary sitting in a tree.
I can assure you that will never happen. I find the man overbearing, odious, and downright obnoxious.
Yeah, but lots of women like a bad boy, don't they?
Did you not hear what I just said?
Oh, I know, but I was reading this piece in a magazine and it said something about the circuits in your brain and how some are the same for love and hate. It's like hate is this passion and so is love. So I reckon you might think you hate him, but maybe you don't.
Yes, well, far be it for me to criticise the cod psychology of a chitlit magazine, but I can assure you there is absolutely no love or anything approaching the like where George Shuttleworth is concerned.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, shan't keep you a minute.
Oh, you okay, love? It's this lady I've come to see.
Can't imagine why.
I called in at the shop, said you were over here. I just wanted to apologise for this morning.
Are you George?
Perhaps you'd like to check my hot pot.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, that takes me back.
Really?
My old man couldn't drive within 200 yards of this place without calling in for one of the Rover's famous hot pots. And many a night he stayed on longer than he should have. Sampling the ale, as he'd say.
You must miss him.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Like I said, sorry I was short with you before.
Rude, I think, is the word that you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, my apologies. I'll let you get on then. Bye, Mary.
Bye.
Oh, and I thought I should mention, them gerbers in the teardrop spray. They're a bit on the droopy side by the time we reach the creme. Speak to your boss for me, would you? Enjoy your hot pot.
What if I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake?
Why would you want to do that?
No, it's, forget it. Doesn't matter. Nice to see you. Where's Aaron?
Oh, he's gone to the shop to get some chocolate. I told him he's getting fat, but he likes it.
Okay. Do you want a brew?
No. I liked sleeping next to you the other night.
Oh. Okay.
Nina told me to tell you.
Did she?
It felt nice to be with you.
Well, I liked being with you as well. Oh, that's yours from when you were a kid. I thought I'd bring it down and... I don't know.
Yeah, my gran gave it me for my birthday.
Yeah, that's right, just before she died, I think.
Yeah, it's nice here. This is a nice house. It feels warm and friendly. I feel protected. I feel like you're protecting me.
Good.
I wanted to kiss you the other night at the hotel.
Why didn't you, then? Thought I made it pretty obvious that I wanted you to.
Yeah, you did. But I think I just felt scared. You know, I don't remember what it was like us being married, but I think we must have been happy.
Yeah, we were. So, what now?
You want sex?
No, well, yes. Eventually. Not now. I mean, what now for us? What now?
I think I should move in.
What, move back here?
Yeah, I think I could be happy here again. Oh, it's Aaron.
Yeah, Shona, just wait.
Bye.
So, what are you up to after? After this, home, eat, read.
Exciting. I could join you if you want.
What, like some sort of sad pity party?
Aye, exactly. Nah, I was just thinking you could do with the company, and to be honest, I'm in no rush to go back to my sad little flat. I swear I could hear mice last night.
Wow. You know, you're sounding a bit more pathetic than me, if that's even possible.
It's not, but I get your point.
Anyway, I thought that this flat of yours was supposed to be really fancy.
What can I say? I've got discerning mice. Stilton, Brie, a nice little Emmental. Trouble is, Sarah's not there, so...
Oh, yeah, no. Sorry.
Ah, it is what it is. So how about it? Tomorrow night, come over to mine, I'll show you around. Then I can pick your brains for the online pub quiz.
You're doing an online pub quiz?
Don't make me beg. I want to get on that leaderboard.
I don't know. Should probably just stay at home.
Listen, I might not have read as many books as you have, but I've had a few more heartbreaks. You need to get out and live a little, meet new people, even if it's on a screen. What do you say? Good man.
You sure it's okay for me to keep coming here?
No, not really, but being in public seems an even worse idea.
Probably right.
Sit down. You know, I said that Oliver had a life-limiting condition. Well, the hospital told us they're going to turn off his life support.
Oh, no. That's terrible, Nick. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's tough. It's the toughest thing I'm going to have to do. So, you can see, you know, me starting a relationship with Sam is just going to be impossible.
I understand.
You know, different time, different circumstances.
I know, I've told you. I absolutely get it.
I know he deserves to know I'm his dad, but
Yeah, and he will.
I just didn't want him to think I didn't care.
Life's full of tough choices. Oh, believe me, I'm not trying to have a dig. I totally respect your decision. My only concern in all this is Sam.
Things were different.
Yeah. Oh, he did this for me, but, I thought you might like it. Would you rather I kept it? Well, good luck.
Someone's saying to you.
Yeah, they're sorting it. Cheers, Paul.
Good. So, how'd it go with Roxy? She texted me earlier, told me you were meeting up.
Yeah, she's been great. And listen, if you speak to her, just let her know I'm really sorry for messing her about.
What do you mean?
Oh, I've decided not to sell, after all.
Really? Why?
Well, it's personal, but my wife's decided to move back home. So it's complicated, but yeah, that's why I'm not selling.
Well, listen, mate, it's your business, but That's not an asset you've got in your backyard. If I had the chance to offload a house with a great big sinkhole, I'd be jumping at it.
Thing is, that's a decision made with my head, not my heart, so...
Take it from me, that's the only way.
Well, I guess that's where me and you differ, innit? It's probably why you're rich and I'm poor.
Trouble is, a poor man's not going to be able to save that house.
Well, he's going to have a flipping good try. So, thanks again for putting me in touch with you, mate. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yes, he's just giving his hands and face a wash.
Look, we need to talk about this conversation with Dr. Smith.
If you're going to start going on about how much it costs, I've already told you whatever it takes.
It's not about the money.
Oh, don't start.
What is the point in lying when he's going to come all the way over it and find out anyway?
The point is, Steve, that we need to help our son. I thought that's what you wanted to.
Oh, don't try and twist it. Look, he's considering giving him treatment under false information here. What if he turns out not to be suitable?
Well, we don't know that he's not suitable. We have to get him here. We have to try.
Look, I will do everything to help him. Of course I will. I just worry when the truth comes out.
Steve, we're in the middle of a living nightmare here. I just need to take one day at a time. It's Dr. Schmitz. He sent the estimate for Oliver's treatment. It's £500,000.
Pete and Chloe haven't spoken to each other in months, but reconciliation's the distance away when it comes to stubbornness. Brand new The Only Way is Essex is on ITVB next. And a change in plea could mean a lighter sentence for Dennis Nielsen, but Jay and the police are determined to stop that from happening. Des concludes right here, next.